I'm going to invite Jonathan in here. Hold that a second, mate.
Hello.
So Jonathan this is one of our local volunteers, and he's been at the real beating heart of some of the discoveries, along with Chris over there. You're going to come over, Chris? So I wondered if you guys might just say a little bit about what's it like, discovering this past, what's it mean for you and what do you think it means for the community?
Well, it's great for the community because it's helping people get together and be involved and chat and open up about certain things and discuss and talk history, really. Trying to see some amazing objects and discoveries as well at the same time.
These guys just found an amazing Roman coin this morning, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, lovely, absolutely beautiful Roman coin.
How did it feel to hold that in?
To hold something like that, the first time it's say 3,000 years, something like that, is absolutely phenomenal. It's a lovely hobby to tap in and to help out the community. Find what was here centuries, thousands of years ago. Absolutely stunning.
That's really great. Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you
Pleasure.
Is it okay if we just have a chat with a couple of other folks, if you follow me?
Got accents yesterday. Yeah. A couple of absolute belting Cardiff accents on there.
So I'm going to invite Kath over. She's digging here today, but she's also a long-term volunteer on our CAER Heritage project, and she comes up. I see her every week at the CAER Centre. Hi, Dave. Hiya. So I thought, could you tell us a little bit about what you think the project means for the community and what people get out of it, as a regular volunteer at the CAER Centre?
I've been volunteering now since 2022, so I come most weeks, and I think I always want to come. There's always a welcome. There's always biscuits and a cup of tea. So on that basis, it's great. But I think what the Heritage Centre, what the Trelai Group does, apart from all the post-excavation stuff, which is really important. But it's a group of people who come from all sorts of different backgrounds and education levels and places, and we all just get together. We chat, we get to know one another, we support one another, not just in terms of archaeology, but in terms of life in general. No judgment, and enjoy being and people feel comfortable and confident and happy to be there.
And I was saying it creates a community, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yes, totally.
Thank you, Kath. Well, let's get back to the
thank you very much.
I'm just going to wander over one more picture on my phone.
Everybody's going to step in one of them holes. Might break his ankle live.
No.
Hey, that's all right. So I'm going to say hello to Sophie. So perhaps you just tell us a little bit about Sophie, about why you were here and what's meant to you being here.
Well, Facebook page because since a very young age I wanted to be an archaeologist. And there was a dig happening, so I contacted Ollie, someone, and then I got in contact with Ollie, and I ended up here for the last 2 days, basically, of the dig in 2023. And I moved here because after that I ended up on the pathway to a degree in archaeology, and I'm back again for my first full year of the season.
You just talked to Scott earlier, and of course he's come similarly from a different background, didn't have a chance to do uni the first time.
So I left school with absolutely no qualifications. I was told by the centre of the school, my entire class, we were told we were too thick to do GCSEs, so we were set up to fail. And it's unfortunate because 13 children that were in my class have unfortunately not amounted to much, and only a few of us ended up with jobs and whatnot. I had my son very young, so I missed out on going into further education. And now as an adult, I'm now living my dream because I randomly found a little community Facebook group and a dig, and it is incredible. You lot are amazing here, and I love being here.
Oh, thank you. So, and although you're not actually a local girl, your partner is.
My partner is, so he used to live up on Cowbridge Road, but I have lived in and out of Cardiff for 11 odd years, and I've been dotted around. I've been in Canton, I've been in Riverside, you name it. And yeah, so I know the city quite well. However, my partner did not know anything about this class, which is really, really cool.
So we're telling a new story.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sophie. That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Right. So that's a few people's perspective. I'm going to have a quick chat with one last person.
Right, get your questions ready. If you, like I said, write them down or you're about to come up, they will hear you. But I'm conscious the other ones want to be starting on time as well. Oh, this young woman is incredible.
I'd like to introduce you to Tanisha Reid. So Tanisha and I have known each other for a few years now. But one thing we have managed to do is to get the university to give scholarships to local young people. And Tanisha is one of the ones who got a scholarship, and she's not interested in archaeology. She did law, and you'll just finish it. Well, you've got another bit to go, haven't you? But perhaps, Tanisha, I wonder if you could tell the guys in Glasgow a little bit about what do you think? You're from the school here that we've worked with all these years. Tell us a little bit about the challenges, perhaps, that the young people face locally in terms of education for graduates.
So I think one of the main challenges a lot of the young people from this local area face is the lack of visible role models. I think a lot of the time there's these like false narratives that go around about how people from Caerau and Ely are like and how they behave, and I think they really do make an impact of why young people from this local area don't seem to want to pursue higher education. And so I think that is the main barrier, because if you have no visible role model, and then on top of that you also have these negative perceptions, it can ultimately have this huge impact.
And you know, those barriers are there from the start. It's hard to, you know, it's also a big risk. I think we talked about last year financially, isn't it? In terms of, you know, especially if you're from a family that doesn't have, you know, the financial wherewithal to kind of go to. But there's also the thing around the culture and the networks, isn't there, as well? And does that carry on, do you think, when you get onto your degrees?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Like, I think initially when you're in high school, you have like a lot of people that come from a similar background to you. Then when you go to university, it feels like it's a filter, and only a few amounts of people from this from working class backgrounds to come there. And I think that these kind of challenges do persist there because it has an impact on how you interact with people in that environment and what kind of opportunities you seek out. It really does take a chip on your confidence.
And just finally, you know, how has, you know, that financial help is has that made a big difference? Do you think that university should be doing more of that kind of support for young people from communities like this?
Yeah, I think for my circumstance, the financial support I got from this scholarship was very useful to me. I think the main issue I had with going to university and pursuing higher education was the financial side of everything. And I knew that I didn't have anything to fall back on. And so it was a big risk. And I think that's the same thing that goes for a lot of young people from Caerau and Ely. And so having that financial support from the scholarship helped to mitigate this kind of like financial stress that I would have been facing at university. So yeah, I definitely think that the universities and other people that work with young people should try and start implementing a lot more scholarships for young people in the local area.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much.